guys? Yeah, I got a mixed tier battle to you today, and I challenged Mr. Psychic. Long story short, I called his Galate a pussy, and I told him that my Smeargle can kick his ass any day of the week, and he was like, alright, I'm walking, he's gonna head over to his friend's house, and he's gonna settle the score. So I was like, bring it. So here it is. I let off with my Miltank. I experimented to see how the hell this Miltank was gonna work. I put up some stealth rocks, just trying to see what the whole bitching about stealth rocks and not using stealth rocks was all about. He went for a yawn, and obviously I'm gonna switch out because I already did my thing. So I switched out my Miltank and I went for my Venusaur, and bastard Ugsy goes for stealth rocks. So I put it to sleep. And I went for a Leech Seed. I think he went for he went for a Psychic, but it wasn't enough to one hit him. Ugsies are bulky. They never have the balls to run offensively. So he switched out his Ugsy for the Lantern. I've never battled one before, but from what I've seen from other people's YouTube battles, they're basically like a NU version of Lapras with Electric as their secondary type. So I put his sleep, he out his Lantern for a Glade, and this is my chance to throw up Sunny Day, because I predicted the switch, so I got plus 8 turns of Sun. So I switched out my my Venusaur. Now it's going to try out my Torterra. I think he predicted the switch and went for an Ice Punch. So there basically went a useless Pokey, because I never got to try it out at all whatsoever. Too bad, so sad, Torterra. I'll just try you out next time. Now I got plus 7 turns. Sunny Day, and I had my Infernape. I was gonna kick his Glade's ass, but he decided to be a little bitch and run away. So he switched out his Glade for an Ugsy because he was predicting probably my Flamethrower, Stab, and Sunny Day. It's gonna do a lot. Well, I thought it did a lot. I mean, I didn't max out his special attack. If I did, I probably would have nailed it. Let's see. He's getting lefties recovered. And he switched out his Ugsy to the Lantern because he was predicting the Flamethrower again. I mean, I'm just abusing the crap out of my. Even if Lantern would resist my Flamethrower, it's gonna do decent amount of damage, I would say. Got 5 turns of the Sun left. Just getting left to recovery. Oh, I know I wasn't doing anything with this Pokemon. I mean, come on. So I switched out my Infernape for my Smeargle because obviously I'm gonna transform into a Lantern, and just trying to figure out how this guy's using the Lantern. So I went for a transform, and I saw all his moves, and the moves that appealed to me was obviously Confused. Like 3 turns left of Sunny Day, and this Lantern wake up anytime soon. See, it's not waking up again, so I went for a Confused Ray, because I know next turn gonna wake up, because it's already been 5 turns since he's been induced into a sleep stage. So yeah, just get more left recovery, and I switched out my for my Venusaur because I knew he was gonna wake up this coming turn, and he actually did wake up, and he got hurt for confusion. He got leftovers recovery, and I went for a Sleep Powder, and Sleep Powder missed. So he took it for a Thunder Wave, and I didn't really care. I mean, Venusaur can absorb it. It's not like he's built to be fast to begin with. They're bulky. I haven't seen anyone Choice Scarf the shit out of Venusaur yet, so offensively, and he got hurt due to confusion. So I took this chance to put it to sleep, obviously, and now this fish is back to where I wanted it to begin with, asleep. He's gonna switch out his Lantern for his Ugsy. So yeah, here comes Ugsy again. But it's almost dead, basically, and I predicted the switch, like I said, and I went for a Sunny Day. I mean, Venusaur I use it for an assist type. So I go for Solar Beam because I know Solar Beam's gonna one-hit KO this thing. So he's dead, and that's one bulk Pokemon out of the way. I have Lantern to worry about next. So next Pokemon he brings out is this Mammoth Swine, and I got because it should have done 25% of health damage because of Stealth Rocks, but he went for a priority move, and I survived the Ice Shard, and I didn't, so there's nothing more I could have done with this Venusaur anyway. So I went for my Miltank, and I got hit with a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. He switched out his Mammoth Swine for a Lantern, and Lantern's still asleep because Venusaur put it to sleep earlier. I went for a Hammer Arm. I know you guys are probably like, what the hell am I using Hammer Arm for? Miltank's got decent attack EVs to run an offensive set, and she's got decent speed too. I mean, choice when people won't see it coming. I go for an Earthquake for obvious reasons. I mean, Earthquake's gonna do super effective damage to Lantern, but he still survives with like a little bit of HP, but he's not waking up, so basically this fish is fried next coming turn. Now I'm back to full health with my leftovers recovery, and let's get Lantern before I basically break. But before I did anything, he switched out his Lantern into his Heracross, and if I didn't want to over-predict. So I kind of now surprised that the house carrying Flame Orb. I mean, oh well. So I go for my Entei. This is like the dumbest freaking mistake I've done. I fought my Miltank because I thought my Entei, since it's like semi-bulks mixed sweep set, would take a close combat, but I forgot that this bastard had Guts ability, so that mistake kind of cost me my Entei. I mean, this is a really important Pokemon. So whatever. I go for my Infernape, and I get hit with Stealth Rock, so he predicted that I would Infernape, and he switched out to Lantern. Yeah. Enough HP to survive a flamethrower, basically, so he defaulted his Lantern and saved his Heracross for obvious reasons. So it's a kind of smart move in his part. He sends out his Ludicolo next, and I go for Flame again, because I think it would have done more damage in close combat, I would say. I could be wrong, but lucky for me, I got the burn back, so I was like, yay. But he goes for a Hydro Pump just to be a little bitch, and my Infernape's gonna die. So my Infernape's dead, but at least I got the burn on him. Yeah. So I turned to get a drink of my Coca-Cola. I turned around and I was like, oh wow, so he's basically gonna die within the next turn. So I send in my Smeargle, and I went for the Transform. He goes for Ice Beam. I didn't know if I would survive it or not, but then I froze it. I was like, this is retarded, but then I forgot, oh yeah, I have my my Smeargle carry a Lumberry, because most people who outspeed it put it to sleep, obviously. And here comes the Galactic. That likes to run away mostly. He goes for a close combat, and this is where I found out he's Choice Scarf. So that's it for this.